Paula Abdul is known for many things. She's the nice judge on American Idol, a talented dancer, and an icon of the early 2000s. While she's practically a household name, one day she seemed to disappear out of the blue. She stopped touring and releasing albums, and her TV appearances were limited to cameos, reality shows, and competition programs. What led to this disappearance? Facts First presents the sad reasons you don't see Paula Abdul anymore. Plane crash injury. Paula says it all began with a plane crash in 1992. It caused her a painful injury, and she says it was the primary reason she left her multi-platinum singing career. It was during her Under My Spell tour that ran from 1991 to 92. Paula told the details of the crash on RuPaul's talk show. She was traveling in a 7-seater plane when one of the engines blew up. The right wing caught on fire and they crash-landed. She says she wasn't wearing her seatbelt and hit her head on the top of the plane. That led to extensive spine injuries that required major care. She had 4 plates in her back and 14 cervical spinal surgeries. She underwent paralysis, which she called the worst experience of her life. What makes this situation mysterious is that there's no record of the crash with the Transportation Safety Board during the time she says it occurred. There were also no news outlets covering it. That's a surprise for an event that involved such a major star. Paula has also changed the dates and details of the crash when talking about it. She has said the plane flew for 30 minutes before experiencing complications in certain accounts and 40 minutes in others. She's tried to clear up any confusion. In a 2006 Larry King interview, she says there was no public record of the crash because she didn't want to, as Larry brought up, milk it for attention or sympathy. She was worried it would make her seem like damaged goods. Taking a break and coming back. Whatever actually happened, Paula took a major break from singing after the alleged crash happened. She went without releasing an album until 1995. She even admits that she disappeared and, quote, no one knew where she went. She returned to American Idol 7 years later, and she thought the season's talent was the strongest yet. Randy Jackson asked her to appear on his album Randy Jackson's Musical Club, Volume 1. She felt the song was perfect and promised it included things she'd never done before. Dependence on pain medication. A major injury like the one Paula sustained often leads to unintended consequences. The pain is so severe the patient becomes dependent on medication. Sadly, that was the case for her. She admitted it in a 2009 interview with Ladies' Home Journal. It was a combination of the plane crash and other previous injuries that made her dependent. They included a back injury as a 17-year-old cheerleader, a broken leg during a rehearsal in 1991, and a neck injury from a car accident in 92. The stress of dancing also didn't help. Paula relied on prescription painkillers, lidocaine injections, and Chinese medicine. She wanted to do anything she could to avoid having to cancel her tour. She didn't want to be counted out, but also didn't want anyone to know what was going on. Everything about her use of painkillers was. Paula spoke openly later about it in a Ladies' Home Journal cover story. She revealed she was off painkillers for the first time in 12 years and described how she did it. She'd been taking a patch that delivered pain medication 80 times more potent than morphine. She was also on nerve medication and muscle relaxers, but nothing helped. The meds were so strong, it made viewers believe she was high while filming American Idol, though she asserts she was never under the influence on the show. She also says she's never abused painkillers. Paula eventually got a diagnosis to explain her chronic pain. She had reflex sympathetic dystrophy syndrome. It affects up to 1 million Americans, mostly women. It also causes symptoms such as disabling pain, chattering teeth, and shingles-like lesions. Knowing the cause of her pain allowed Paula to get the treatment she needed and get off strong painkillers for good. She's also on a regular exercise routine that she considers necessary. The entertainer is now, quote, dancing for joy, where she was once in too much pain to even get up. Other reasons. Paula's most recent struggles may be the plane crash and chronic pain, but they're not the only reasons she hasn't been in the public eye as often. Lawsuits. Corey Clark was eliminated from American Idol's second season. It had nothing to do with his talent, but was all about his failure to disclose his criminal record during his audition. 2 years later, he came forward to claim he'd had an affair with Paula. He said it lasted 3 months and that she had given him tips on how to win the entire time. Her representatives denied it, and independent counsel found no evidence to support the claim. Corey kept the battle going by switching to different opponents. He sued Fox, E! Entertainment, and MTV for defamation. He also filed a petition with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, claiming his disqualification from American Idol was racially motivated. The Hollywood Reporter saw his claims. They said it was a sham and that he'd been threatened with legal action to keep from writing a tell-all book. The lawsuit was dismissed in 2014 because he had no evidence and had waited too long to file. Paula went back to court in 2009 over a surprising issue, her driveway. Jill Cole fell on it and said she was left in severe pain and needed several surgeries. The slip happened in 2007 when she was filming her reality show Hey Paula. E! News said that suit ended in February of 2012. They made a deal before the case went to trial. Paula's lawyers handed Jill a $900,000 settlement. Paula also levied a lawsuit against former American Idol producer Nigel Lythgoe. She accused him of sexually assaulting her after she left the show. That case is ongoing. Fighting with Idol. Paula was much of the draw of American Idol with her sweet demeanor. The problem was she was still replaceable. She demanded a major raise in 2009. Ryan Seacrest had just gotten a $45 million contract deal as host, with $15 million more for using his likeness. Simon Cowell got $30 million a year as a judge. Her salary was only $2 million a year, plus $1.5 million for expenses. She was offered a jump to $5 million a year, but it was still too small a piece of the pie compared to what the men were getting. The only thing to do was walk away. It wasn't the first time she had left. In a 2016 interview with Entertainment Weekly, she once met a former sound guy who said he remembered she quit 8 times. A dwindling career. Paula is having trouble getting high-profile roles in her older age. She hasn't recently been in any TV shows or films of note, except a few small cameos. She turned down a major TV role. She was offered a part in the popular Real Housewives series and was humbled to be asked but declined to join. She said she'd rather watch it from home with her dogs. She's been on reality TV for such a long time, and not all of her attempts have been successful. 2011's Hey Paula was a mess that the critics were much more brutal than Simon towards. She was also devastated to hear that Live to Dance was canceled. It began promisingly with 10 million viewers, but lost a third of them by the end. She's at the point where she'd rather leave reality TV behind and move on to other mediums like TikTok. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite Paula Abdul memory? Let us know in the comments section below.